What is up, guys? It is Adrenaline Junkies here with the Yamaha Restoration Episode 3. I got my buddy Julian with me today. Yep. He's going to be helping me today. He's going to be kind of the cameraman, kind of mechanic, a little bit of everything. But in today's video, we are going to be starting to strip down the 89. I think we'll get most of her stripped down today. Hopefully we will. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so what we're probably going to do first is we're probably going to take the fuel tank off. Then all the little cosmetic things, so like the mirrors, turn signals, tail light, rear plastic, front fender. Yeah, we'll probably do that first. What do you think about that, Julian?
Sounds like a plan to me.
We'll keep you guys updated. So we got the tank off so far, and right now we got Julian taking off the tail lights and turn signals and all that. So another reason why we bought the parts bike is if you look at this wiring harness, you can tell someone went through and painted it all. So you can't really tell what colors wires those are, right? And you can kind of see it's green, right? You can kind of tell that one's black. So we got an all new wiring harness right there on the pool table. Probably gonna swap it over, make the bike look a hell of a lot better once we get the frame painted and all that. So yeah, we'll keep you guys updated. So what we got done so far, rear plastic, tail lights, then we got the front fender off. Right now we're gonna be working with the whole front end, taking that all apart. And yeah, we got Julian doing most of the work tonight. I'm cameraman, so yeah. So what we got done so far is we started pulling the whole front end apart. If you wanna look over here, we got tail light, turn signals, all that out. We started pulling the wiring harness. We still got a little bit of it to pull, like CDI box and all this stuff right here that goes down to the motor and kickstand, safety switch, things like that. And then if you come over here, here is the one that was on the bike. This is the wiring harness that's on that bike. It's not all of it, but it's most of it. And this is the one that came off the parts bike. It's looking a lot better than the one that was on the bike. So we're probably gonna go through, switch the wiring harnesses, make sure they're the same. And yeah, we'll update you guys when we get more things done on the bike. So here's an update on the bike. We pulled the carburetors off. We're trying to get this air box out. These air boxes, they're not fun to get out. I think that's all we pretty much did to her was just take these off. And we got the new and the old carburetor over here. So this is the one that was on the bike right here. And this was the one that was on the parts bike. So as you can see, they're a little different. This one has a cable choke, and then this one you pull it in and out. And I think I figured out why the bike had a terrible bogging out problem. This slide in here is all like sideways compared to that one. You can't really see, but that one's in there right. That one's in there all crooked and sideways and doesn't open right. So that's probably why the bike was bogging out real bad. So yeah. So here's what I'm doing now. We're kind of at a standstill on the bike. Can't really pull anything else out without pulling the exhaust off. And I don't know how these exhaust bolts are gonna be because they look rusted in there on both headers. So right now we're just labeling everything. We got label here, label on that one. We're gonna be labeling all these so we don't get them mixed up. Labeled both carburetors, wiring harnesses. Yeah, so that's where we're at for right now. I'm gonna try to pull them exhaust bolts out. I don't know how well that's gonna go. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to pull these exhaust bolts out, and I sprayed them down with some penetrating fluid, put a little bit of heat to them, and they're really stuck in there. Because if you look at that one, that was the only one I've attempted so far, and that one snapped right off. So those are gonna be fun to get out of the block. I have a feeling they're all gonna be like that just by the look of this exhaust, considering the whole backside of this exhaust was all rusted out when I got the bike. So I have a feeling that these are gonna be rusted on there, and those are gonna be fun to get out. So especially because I believe this is aluminum and those are probably steel, so they're probably all rusted up in there, corroded. So this is where we're at in the bike right now. So hopefully I can get these out without snapping any more, but I'll keep you guys updated. So here's what we're doing to the bike. We're still dealing with these stupid exhaust bolts. As you can see, there's one right there, one there, and then there's one over here. Been spraying them down the past couple days. They've been soaking for, I believe, 2 days now. So we're gonna keep spraying them down, and then probably in a bit try some heat on them and hopefully get them out without snapping them like I did that one. So yeah, keep you guys updated. Okay, so we got the exhaust off. One side, the studs just did not want to come out. The other side, they came out like nothing. So once we get this motor out, we're gonna have to figure out how we're getting those out of there. Hopefully they come out pretty easily. This one, the bottom one right there, that one started to turn and then it snapped off, and this top one, it didn't turn whatsoever. So yeah, now we're gonna get this motor pulled out with the help of my buddy Julian.
Yep.
And we're gonna see if we can try to get those out tonight. So we got all the bolts and shit out holding the engine up. We got these ones holding in for right now because we're draining the oil from the dry sump oil tank. We took the chain off, as you can see. So yeah, we're just letting that oil drain, and then we should be pulling this motor pretty soon. So yeah. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're pulling the motor. We got the oil all drained out of it. There's not too much in it. So now we just got to get these bolts out, and let's hope this motor's not too heavy. So Mason, you want to come try to support the bottom of it or something? I'm just gonna get out of here. Does it just drop down? Or? Looks like we gotta go forward a little bit with the rear. Almost out. Should I get a long screwdriver?
No, it's just gonna fall right out of the pop up. Smack.
You know, I thought it'd be a lot easier pulling this than it really is. Oh, we forgot some bolts. That's what it
Sounds about
Yeah.
right.
Cut the camera, rip. So we're pulling the bottom bolt out. Now that we realize there's another bolt, so hopefully the motor should come out pretty easily. Oh, it's not. Still go. You got that nut almost on? There's that screwdriver. You want to tap that out? I'll grab this bolt. Almost out. Hold up, we're hitting the tank. Try to lift up on the motor a little bit. Okay, that's out. Okay, Julie, you want to grab the bottom of that motor? Or try to grab it somewhere?
Get around the bell.
Okay, my bolt's out.
So it should just come right out.
Drop right out. Yeah, there she You getting on the brake lever?
Yes, we are.
Try to go. Looks like we're gonna take it off probably. Good. Got it. We gotta take the brake lever off. So we got the brake levers off. So now we're just pulling this bolt.
Slide it out, don't want it to grab.
You gotta push the bike forward a little bit.
Yeah. I got it. I ain't gonna sit very connected.
Where are we? What's that?
Oh, that's a breather for you.
Yeah.
Disconnected though. This is.
That is not connected.
Nope. Oh, okay.
It's here. And just like that, that's how you get a motor out of an XT600. So as you guys just saw, we just pulled the motor out of the XT600. Here it is sitting on this little plastic tote thing. Hopefully it can hold it. So yeah, we're probably not going to rebuild the motor because the motor had good compression and all that. So what we're probably going to do is just go through, clean it all up, degrease it all, paint it up, try to get these, I don't know if you can see them, but try to get the exhaust bolts out on one side. And yeah. We made a quick pit stop at Taco Bell, okay? Look, Cortland, New York, Taco Bell hooked us up. Look at all this sauce for 2 party packs. My man's eating food with a bag on his head. But look at this, like, that will last you like 2 weeks. Holy crap. Hold up, let me get it out. We got the Taco Bell. We're gonna give her a review. Bottom's a little soggy and cracked open, but you know, we're gonna give her a little bite, see what she tastes like. Not too bad. We got Dylan eating a burrito with the bag still on his head. We can't take him seriously. But the Cortland Taco Bell hooked us up. Hooked us up tonight.
How's the burrito, Del?
So guys, we got the bike completely stripped. She's ready to now go get powder coated. That's probably what we're gonna do with the frame. We're probably gonna powder coat it instead of just paint it. I think a powder coat would look a lot better. Everything's pretty much stripped. We left the screws in, but we're gonna take those out before we deliver it. Everything except this lock right here, because I do not have the right key for this. Because the ignition on this bike was an aftermarket one, and on the parts bike, the ignition's sitting over there. My camera would focus. That key does not fit, so I have to figure out how to take that out because there's a little star bit right in there. So I don't even know really what it's for. I'm thinking maybe like a bike lock or something. But yeah, so the bike is completely stripped down to the frame. Probably gonna bring her to get powder coated sometime this week. So yeah, she's looking pretty good. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with the parts frame. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it. So maybe I'll turn it into another project because I'll have a bunch of spare parts from this Yamaha building this one. I'll have a bunch of spare parts. Maybe it'll be a cool project in the future. Maybe I'll 2-stroke swap it. Maybe I'll do something cool, unique. So yeah. Pretty good. I think the Taco Bell run, major success tonight. We got the bike stripped down, motor, exhaust off. So yeah, I say we did a pretty good job tonight. So
And to the guy that commented on the first video about swearing, have a wonderful fucking evening.
Adrenaline Junkies signing out.